necesitas, solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo, la luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré, conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo.
All right, it's Speedy. Welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makuri. Will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. It's the international break. When we talk about the sport football right now, most clubs are happy. For some, they are happy because their players will be getting that rest, that long-awaited rest. While for some players, this is the time they will have to go and prove something at the national level. It is for some players, it is even more stressful now because they have a lot of responsibility on them. And talking about responsibilities, the Nigerian national team, the Super Eagles, right now they are in Morocco. Hoping to battle it out against Gabon, and this time it's a big responsibility. A lot of people, if you want to talk about this, some people will tell you that they put themselves in this. They should have finished the business before now, but let's forget the past and forge ahead. Right now, Nigerian national team, the Super Eagles, are actually trying to see how they can follow this, the only door that is left for them to qualify for the World Cup. And a lot of things is coming. A lot of things are coming out. A lot of issues when it comes to Nigeria. There are always issues popping up here and there, and we will never get tired of talking about it. We want our football to grow. We want our sports to grow. So for us over here, we will keep encouraging and doing what we want, what we can do to actually make our football grow. There have been a lot of issues when it comes to the Nigerian Super Eagles, and some people are saying that there should be a document, a code of conduct kind of document that our players should know when to talk, when not to talk, what to do. The FA itself should also know what their responsibilities are. Yes, they know their responsibility, but let them put it in writing, the responsibility to these players, to the team. And I think that is what we'll be discussing today. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Nigeria's Alade Ajibade made history at the 2025 World Sambo Championship in Bishkek, Uzbekistan, when he became the first African to win a medal in blind sambo. Competing in the men's minus a 98 kg category, Ajibade clinched a bronze medal in his debut international tournament, marking a significant milestone for the adaptive sport on the continent. Ajibade was the sole medalist among Nigeria's three-man contingent, and his achievement was celebrated by Sharif Hamad, the vice president of the Sambo Association of Nigeria. Hamad, a key advocate for Sambo and blind Sambo in Africa, hailed the moment as a breakthrough for the sport. Meanwhile, Nigeria have officially been admitted as a full member of the International Sambo Federation, FIAS, at the body's 37th elective Congress. Nigeria, alongside Togo and the Maldives, the Central Africa Sambo Federation, and the Sambo Union of the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina were all granted full membership status. Sambo is a dynamic Soviet martial art and combat sport that originated in the 1920s with the goal of improving the hand-to-hand combat skills of the Soviet military. Jannik Sinner began his ATP final title defense by sweeping aside a physically hampered Felix Auger-Aliassime in front of a passionate Turin crowd. The Italian second seed, Sinner, was imperious in his serve in a 7-5, 6-1 win over the Canadian. 8th seed, Auger-Aliassime was brilliantly aggressive in a competitive first set and was 2 points away from forcing a tie break before twerking his left calf. The 25-year-old called for the physiotherapist twice in the second set, where he won just one game. Victory put Sinner top of the Bjorn Borg group as he bids to secure the year-end world #1 ranking. Sinner has not lost to a top 10 player that is not Carlos Alcaraz since being beaten by Andrei Rublev in August 2024 at the tournament, where Sinner played 2 matches in one day. Sinner has been the dominant force on indoor hard court, with this his 27th victory in a row on the surface. Sinner, who was taken to deuce just once in 10 service game, did not let up and seal victory with an ice before being serenaded by the home crowd. Sinner must defend his title and hope Alcaraz loses a group match and does not reach the semi-final to retain the top ranking. And back to our topic of discussion. There is growing call for the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) to reintroduce a code of conduct for players of the senior national team, the Super Eagles and the Super Falcons, following a series of incidents bordering on indiscipline and administrative disputes. The proposed code, which once existed but was later abandoned, is seen by analysts and stakeholders as a necessary measure to shift the national team structure from ad hoc agreement to a formal professional contract built on clear, verifiable standard. The renewed debate is a direct response to recent development within the national team camps, including reported issues of players arriving late for international assignment, dispute over bonuses and allowances, and the public airing of grievances, particularly on social media. A formal code could clearly set standard for behavior for players, coaches, and officials during national duty without infringing on individual right. NFF sources have previously indicated that the document will be tasked to the legal department to outline how players' complaints and financial grievances are to be addressed, thereby minimizing disruptive behaviors like boycott. While the consensus strongly favors the code reintroduction, experts caution that the primary challenge will be its consistent, fair, and transparent implementation. Previous attempts to implement a code have often met with resistance or failed due to lack of follow-through. For instance, following a major bonus row that nearly saw the Super Eagles boycott the 2013 FIFA Confederation Cup, a committee recommended a formal code, but it was not rigorously applied, leading to similar crises later on. Crucially, a good code of conduct is not just a punitive measure for players. It also spells the NFF obligation regarding players' welfare, logistic, adequate preparation, and timely payment of entitlements. This creates a balanced contractual relationship where both parties are accountable. And I'm asking this question: should the NFF reintroduce a code of conduct for the Super Eagles and the Super Falcons? That is the question. Just simple. Do you agree that with all that is being said right now, with the era of social media, players can just, even before matches, they'll be in their room doing TikTok and other stuff like that? Do you think those things are not to be done once you are in camp? Because we don't see these players doing this thing when they are with their teams or their club sides. But when it comes to the national team, we see some of these things, and sometimes it can actually distract them. So do you agree that there should be a code of conduct that will aid both the players and also the NFF? So the numbers to call today is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again: 0808 427 5464. You can also be a part of the show when you comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi, and we will read your comments here live. Okay, we have a caller already. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the show.
Yes, good evening, Benny Kuji.
Good evening.
Yes, this is the voice of Mike Sesutewa, the head of state.
Head of
from Imandako.
Okay, head of state, you're welcome.
Yes. Briefly, may you give me the topic of the discussion?
Okay, we are talking about our national team today. We said there have always been problems when it comes to players and the NFF. So therefore, a lot of people are calling that there should be a code of conduct, a draft paper where the players should sign and know what to do in camp and what not to do in camp. The NFF too should have know their responsibilities to the team. So do you agree that there should be a code of conduct?
Yes, that is supposed to be there before now, because you look at the players and then the fans. At times the fans will not be cheering the team, and then the players will take everything in their hands. They will not be playing as if, or they will not be behaving as if they have leaders or somewhere. So if that is drawn to them, even the technicals will know that yes, this is what they are supposed to be doing. The players should also be given a directives on how to behave in the pitch of play. Also,
I think it's not even. It doesn't have to do with the pitch of play per se. What we are talking is, let's say, even before play. Let's say sometimes there are issues of bonuses and how to address those bonuses. There are times where things that are supposed to be within the teams and that is supposed to be discussed between the team and the NFF. All of a sudden, we hear it outside, and people start making fun, and sometimes even disgrace the country at large.
Yes, that is what I'm trying to say concerning the management and leaders. At times, the leader will stand and then pronounce bonuses to players, which will then give them morale not to even play with him. It will be going for an individual participation and to claim the award or bonus pronounced by somebody.
All right.
Yes. So if that is done, people will know how to make it, and then how to the direction they should follow.
All right. Thanks for that one, head of state.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay. Head of state is making his own point, and I'm still asking: do you agree with what a lot of people are calling for right now, that the Nigerian team, the Nigerian national team, it doesn't have to, we're not talking about just the Super Eagles, we're also talking about the Super Falcons. Is it necessary for us or the NFF to have a code of conduct for these players? What happened of recent, let me just bring this story right now. Our players started coming to camp yesterday. Some were there the previous day, and the hotel they were lodged into, one of the players came out to take pictures of the hotel and post on social media saying that the hotel was not up to standard. And this got a lot of reaction from the fans, from journalists, and from all over, that Nigeria shouldn't be lodging the Super Eagle in that kind of hotel. Even from Morocco, I read comments from Moroccans replying Nigeria that it is the NFF that lodged them in that hotel, not the Moroccan government. And the NFF have come to clarify that the building that it will be actually snapped and sent, it's a building adjacent the hotel. It's not even part of that building, so to speak. That that building that they snapped or they took a shot of was not part of the hotel. That the hotel is a good hotel. So such issues, that's what we are saying. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, it's Isaac from Medibara Show. Good evening, Mr. Kuji Benny.
You are welcome to the show.
Thank you. What is work on the show? I just thought on my way from work.
Okay. Okay, today we are discussing the Nigerian Super Eagles, and there are people that are calling for a code of conduct for the Nigerian Super Eagles. That is what is done around the world right now. That players should know what to do and what not to do in camp. Do you agree with that?
Okay, what to do and what not to do in the camp?
In camp, yes. For example, I'm doing TikTok. I'm going on Facebook when they have grievances, instead of settling it within themselves, going to social media to announce. So do you agree that there should be a code of conduct for players?
I think, just like you just mentioned, it even summed up the whole issue. Yes, they are all professionals. They just have to abide by the professional code of conduct with their professional ethics, especially at such a crucial match like this. I don't think they should allow any form of distraction to take toll on them, to have any negative effect on them.
Now, Isaac, what we are saying, we all know that there are a code of professional conduct. Okay, we know players know when they are in their team, they know what to do, they know what not to do. But sometimes when they come back home, you see them doing some kind of things that they ordinarily won't do in their teams, or when they are playing in Europe. But when they come back home, we see them doing that. So that is why some people are calling that NFF should have a code of conduct for the Nigerian team. That is what we are asking. Is that okay by you?
Okay, well, if they have seen any lapses and they come out with that suggestion, I think it's okay.
Okay. All right, Isaac.
Thank you. I just want to register my presence.
All right. All right, thank you. Okay. He said, since there are a lot of lapses, therefore it is good to actually do that. I was given an instance of the recent event that just happened. The Iwobi's matter, and a lot of people are criticizing Iwobi that it was not proper. They should have a channel to tender their grievances whenever the team have issues. We remember a lot of issues. I remember times where the whole team will say, we are not going to play if our bonuses are not paid. Some will say, if our bonuses are not paid on the last game, even in the World Cup, the last game we are going to play, we are not playing that match, because after that game, we are not sure if we will be paid. And I want my listeners to also understand that the code of conduct we are talking about shouldn't be one-sided. It shouldn't be something that it seeks to punish players alone. Even the NFF should also have how would I put it? It should also be drafted in such a way that the NFF should also know their responsibilities, and that is what we are saying. If you just joining us, this is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We bring you sports moments of your life, and I'm Benny Kuji. Today we are here talking sport. We're talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Super Eagles, we have a crucial match against Gabon for the World Cup playoffs, for the qualifying for the World Cup. And I am asking, is it necessary for the Nigerian Football Federation to draft a code of conduct that will be as a guide or as a law or as a guide to state things that our players should do when they are in camp, what not to do when they are in camp? If they say this, if they say we have a national team assignment, this is when the players should come to camp. No late arrivals. If you're coming late, in fact, don't just come. Just go to your back to your team. Should something like that be done? That is what we're asking. So the numbers to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again. 0808 427 5464. And you can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. If you comment there, I'm reading your comments here live. And if you want to call, I think this is the time to call, because we have our time here is limited, and very, very soon we will call it a day. Okay. We have a caller. Hello? Okay, we lost that one. You can call back. So what we are talking basically is it's not something new. There are a lot of countries, even club sides, they have code of conduct. I remember, I know that like the English team, the Three Lions, you don't even dress anyhow. Yes, if they are dressing suits that day, everybody must be in that suit that day. If they're going on the trainers and their sports wears, that is what everybody wears. So they know it. Once you are in the English team, you know this thing. You don't even joke with it. So these are the things we are talking about. How about coming late to camp? How about issues of bonuses? How about payment of other allowances? Issues like that always bring issues, and for us, this is what we are talking about. Even if you look at, I'll give you another example. Right now, the Cameroonian team, there is serious problems with the Cameroonian team. We are talking of Nigeria, but let's just use that as an example. The Cameroonian team, up to now, they've not even released their team list for these qualifiers. This playoff we are talking about, because the coach is in Morocco already. The FA says the coach must come to Yaoundé and announce the list himself. They are not going to send it to the press. The coach said that is waste of time. They don't have time. They should be in Morocco already. So you see this clash, not just the players, even the officials. Hello? 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 Oh, that one, we lost that one. You can call back. So, hello? Oh, it's like the network is just dancing. Okay, so this is what we are talking about. What we are saying is not that it have to be the players, even the officials, the FA, in fact, everybody that pertains football will know what to do at a particular time, not waiting for the dying minute before we start rushing to do things. And it's something that I feel it's all over Nigerian sports. It's all over Nigerian sports, not just football, everywhere. So we should we start bringing up code of conduct? Once you break through the national team, we'll give you this to sign. You know your responsibilities. You know what to do and what not to do. So if you want to comment on this, the studio lines to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. And like I said earlier, you can also comment on our Facebook handle. If the network is giving you issues, you can comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. I'll be here to read your comments live. Our time is fast spent. Maybe just one call. Then let's just check the matches for today. Like I said earlier, there are no matches per se, but there is the World Under 17 World Cup currently ongoing. There are matches that have already been played today. I think all the matches have already been played. We have Chile Under 17 defeating Canada by 2-1. Uganda Under 17 defeating France 1-0. Ireland playing goalless with Paraguay. Uzbekistan defeating Panama 6-1. Burkina Faso defeating Tajikistan 2-0. And then Czech Republic losing to Team USA 1-0. New Zealand Under 17 lost to Austria 4-0. And then Saudi Arabia lost to Mali 2-0. And this is the much we can take for today. For me, I think we really need a code of conduct for our team. But from over here, I am saying God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah. Déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oh yeah. Él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor. Es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón. Sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.